The restoring of diplomatic ties between Cuba and the United States is a fresh start for both countries. There are still big challenges, though, from the past. After the 1959 revolution, the Cuban government began nationalizing major businesses, many American-owned. As CCTV's Nitza Soledad Perez reports, many are now trying to recover property and wealth.
We would like to be compensated for the property that was taken from us with no compensation whatsoever. A lot of property, my grandfather's life work, my family's life work was taken away. Yeah, that was the address.
Peter Mestre says he's heir to 30% of his grandfather's empire in Cuba. His grandfather, Alex Roberts, was an American veteran of World War I and founder of Roberts Tobacco Company.
After World War I, in 1920, he went to Cuba and started selling cigarettes, American cigarettes on the street. His business did very well, and he expanded to many other businesses, and he became a multimillionaire in Cuba. That's Alex.
In 1960, Roberts was instructed to leave the country, and all his properties were seized by the Cuban government. Back then, the Roberts claim was worth $4.5 million. Today, attorneys put that value close to $20 million. Mestre's case is one of nearly 6,000 claims by U.S. nationals and businesses that have been certified by the U.S. government. They're valued at some $7 billion in all. This was a patriarch's house in Cuba before it was expropriated. Alex Roberts built a house next door for his daughter. That's where Peter Mestre was raised until the age of 5. The family also lost a bank and a sugar mill to the Cuban Revolution, among other properties.
Do you really believe there is a way to get something back?
Yes, I do. I think there is a way. I, myself, which not a lot of claimants would want, they would want to be paid money. I would be happy if they returned me some properties. I was happy with properties. But they have 6% interest from...
The U.S. government says the claims will need to be addressed with the Cuban government.
With the new phase, I guess, in U.S.-Cuba relations, this is one of the issues that supposedly will start getting some attention. It hasn't had any attention because, frankly, the Cubans haven't wanted to pay it, and they've been trying through different mechanisms even to dilute the value of the claim.
The Cuban government also has claims against the U.S. Specifically, it says the U.S. trade embargo has inflicted damages worth $157 billion and should be compensated for that. While there's no indication of a quick resolution to these long-held claims, Peter Mestre still holds hope that one day, at least, his children might enjoy something of what his grandfather built. Nitza Soledad Perez, CCTV, Miami.